Hey all, Chris from Props3D and Blamcon here with the lazy off-the-cuff Sunday update on what's going on. A lot of good news, actually. I finally found a format for manuals that is both extensible, maintainable, and distributable. To test it out, I published a static version of the Fallout laser pistol on Thingiverse, link in the description. It is an actual accurate one. It's always kind of frosted my posterior how big a lot of them have been, simply because they pulled the model from the game. It changes scale. With the Fallout show, which I thought was pretty awesome, by the way, at the very end, Moldaver is holding it, and it actually gave me a nice sense of scale. I used my wife to compare against and made what I think is a very accurate Fallout laser pistol. But more than that, it's got a manual, and it's got the manual in the new style, which is updatable, extensible, postable on the website and Thingiverse. It's even like you can use the page tab on Thingiverse and browse through it. I think it's pretty awesome, and I'm already hard at work applying that to the light guns. I've done, I took Friday off work to actually do the 3D modeling of all of the components required for Blamcon. So many people have been asking me, what parts? Well, first off, parts change as I go through this project. And as we try to narrow down the number of parts we use, the thing is, I got 8 working light guns. 8 complete working light guns. If you've been on the website, a few people have posted, hey, you said you'd have this model done by then. Actually, I'm way ahead, man. I said I'd have a couple of done per quarter. I got 8 ready to go, ready to film. No, I have not released them yet, which I'll get to in a second, but they are done. I got 6 more working. You've seen them in the video. So I think that gives us 14 working light guns right now, all of which I think have been featured in videos, plus like a dozen more that are on the wall and in various stages of light gun conversion, including the Aliens Pulse Rifle, the aforementioned Fallout laser pistol. I was going to say the E11, but it's actually a working light gun now. So lots of stuff coming. In a lot of ways, we're ahead of schedule. So I've got some messages, very polite ones, asking, hey, you said you did all of those Blamcon cores and all of these components. Why aren't they for sale yet? Where are the tutorials? Perfectly valid questions. Part of the reason I'm making this video. Excuse me. Again, off the cuff means I haven't drunk any water in a bit. I've been busy beavering away on models and parts since I got up this morning, like I do every morning. So forgive my voice, but where was I? Yes, the firmware is almost done. That's a big one. Craig's been working away. The thing is, you got to understand, Craig's doing the firmware from the ground up. It's using a lot of new principles. He's even been buying textbooks to figure this out. I don't know. I listen to him for hours. I go for walks now, and it's just the soothing voice of Craig working through mathematical problems. You got to feel for the guy. Just watch the last video. Pixel accurate. When I'm showing the contest from Light Gun Lunatics on Facebook, we are giving away a Blamcon. It'll probably still have the beta firmware, but it is upgradable and it does all work. But, I'm not using the crosshairs. It's like bang, 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 bang. Awesome. The 2 levels of calibration work perfectly. The thing is, you got skew, you got distance, you got off axis, which does the whole parallelogram thing. What do you call it when you got the shape? The parallelogram goes yada way. The skew, trapezoid, yeah, they got the trapezoidal thing going along with the parallelogram thing, and it's all got to play really well as you got big people, little people, tall people play farther back, people play farther forward. All that has to work pixel accurate, and I'm glad it's Craig doing that, not me. On the other side, if you have been on the Discord, by the way, still posting daily on Discord, you can see the pictures of the light guns all coming together. I've been trying to put a set of them together almost every couple of days. Mike's been painting his posterior off. He's painting as we speak. I just got off the phone with him. Part of what inspired me to do this video. He's got some amazing light guns, some Vipers he's painted up. Actually, that is for the aforementioned parts list. Now I've done the first few pages of the manual for the Viper, which are on the website. It's ugly, but they're there. I am going to then apply those parts lists by building a couple of new Vipers, and that'll let me know if it's right. And if it's right, we got parts lists, we got builds, and then pretty much we just have to let Craig get the last little bit of the firmware right. You can't put a due date on Genius. I'm sorry. It'll just be done when it's done. So yeah, I mean, progress has been awesome. Daily updates on Discord. We've got 8 completed, working, tested, shown in video light guns, 4 more done. I'm working down the list. You guys have all voted. I've got hundreds of votes. Thank you so much. I've got over 500 emails and counting. I've been tallying those votes up. I have made a list which goes sort of in a logical order, sort of balanced from votes. And you can just see I've been crossing them all off. Until Craig is done the firmware, there will not be a release. But at the same time, I got to say, you know, I've been getting poked a few times because people have been seeing cores out there in the wild. I have shipped some cores off to early access, and what I call early access, what is generally the insiders club and the people who have been helping support us. I don't know, like, I could ship the cores out. I do have hundreds done, but I really want them with the latest firmware. I think some people may be putting, some people should be putting, I think if you go build your own light gun, if I put it out there and you spend the money and the time, this is an investment of your time. I want you to have an experience that'll just be like, wow, that's what I want. And that's what I want out of this project. That's what the whole team wants. We're building something for you. Yeah, we probably making a business out of this. We don't know yet. But look, we've been posting videos and code and all that stuff for years without asking anything back. So I feel like I'm getting a bit blabbery now and circling. So I think I'll call it at that. But I hope, if you do have any questions on Discord all the time, I'll put a link right at the top. Oh, it's my printer. I thought my stupid cat. It's been sneaking around pulling cables out all morning. Is it there? I'll grab my cat. Want to see my cat? So yeah, I mean, I'll start publishing a series of videos soon with overviews of each of the light guns individually. Those are actually going to go on the Thingiverse page, so it gets ahead of the release, so I don't have to do them after. I may even start doing the build video soon. I mean, all we need is the firmware. So yeah, onwards and upwards. Great progress being made. If you have any questions or suggestions, please let us know down below in the comments or on Discord. Up to you. I read both. Thank you, everyone, and enjoy your Sunday. Oh, he says, as realizing this is a full-length video, so I got to thank the awesome... Oh, smells like the shrimp I used to lure the cat out. Ugh. That's on my... anyway, let me thank the Patreon supporters that have been so kind in helping us keep everything going. At the VIP level, we have CC, Fernando Diaz, Chris Coolmod, Matthew Clavish, Michael Lewis, Philip Daniel, Steve Barsom, and the Light Gun Lunatics group on Facebook. Thank you so much for your support. And thank you to all of the Patreons in the crawl that follows. Every dollar from Patreon has gone into making more props and more equipment and making everything more awesome. So thank you again. And until next time, bye all.